Chat to me. What's going on, mate? You've been a bit down recently. You've been down in the dumps, as they say. And you're not feeling so great. When you don't know what's going on, you feel a little bit lost and you're a bit upset. I mean, maybe, you know, you've got into an argument with your partner. Maybe you're not speaking to some of your friends. Maybe you don't know what you want to do with your life. Maybe you don't know what university degree to study. I don't know. But there's something going on right now that you can't quite make out what it actually is. Let me tell you something. I'm currently sat on a terrace on the island of Madeira looking out at the horizon, and externally to other people who are walking by or, you know, see my social media, they might think I've got it all figured out, but I don't. And there's still things in my life that I can't quite make out, but I think that is simply just the fun of it. God is not in the business of making your life easy and giving you a smooth sailing from A to Z. God is in the business, mate, of giving you obstacles and confusions and times of uncertainties and difficult days and long nights and early mornings and times where you just don't think that anything is going to plan. I've been figuring things out all my life, mate, and I know for a fact when I'm 70, 80 years old, I'll still be figuring things out. Because the truth is, you're never going to have it all figured out. You're just not. And to think that you are is probably one of the reasons why you feel so lost. There's two types of people in this world. First type of people are the ones that are not at peace with themselves and their past. The second type are the people who are at peace with themselves and with their past. And acknowledging the fact that you haven't got it all figured out and you'll never have it all figured out and you can't ever achieve what you want to achieve by leaning onto your own understanding is the first step that is going to get you to where you find peace. How? Because peace and faith go hand in hand. Faith and fear are two things that require you to believe in something that you cannot see. And having fear that you haven't got anything figured out is going to make you feel more lost and confused and uncertain and scared and worried and anxious and lack confidence. But having faith that even though you haven't got it figured out, but it's all working itself out behind the scenes, is what's going to give you peace in the times of uncertainty. And the people or the colleagues or the family members or the teachers that are telling you, you need to know what you want to do, you need to know where you're going to be, you need to have a career setting plan, you need to have everything planned out for the next 50 years. I can guarantee you that they probably don't have it figured out themselves, and that's exactly why they're saying that stuff to you, because reflection is projection, and how people see themselves is how they see the world. I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret right now. I'm a Christian, but I like indulging in cigars. And it taunts me sometimes of whether I should be smoking these or not. And I'm not just going to sit here and showcase all the highlighted reels, because that's not who I am. And I'm far from perfect, and I'm far from having everything figured out, and that's the truth. But the other truth, and it's a hard truth, is this: until you're brave enough to admit that you don't have it figured out, and that you need help, and that you can't do it by yourself, and that you need God by your side in order to do this, you're never going to be able to do this, bro. And that is just the harsh truth, mate. You guys, if you've been following along this journey for a while now, you'll know that my favorite quote in the Bible is, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not onto your own understanding. We don't know what's best for us, bro. That cigar, I don't know what, you know. You don't know. You don't know, mate. But it's not about being perfect. God doesn't want you to be perfect. God wants your heart to be in the right place. If you're sitting there right now thinking to yourself, I don't know what's going on in my life, man, I'm genuinely so lost, I feel like a lukewarm Christian, I don't have God by my side anymore, I've got no faith, I'm confused, I'm sad all the time, I feel lonely all the time, you need to start asking yourself the real questions. And that's not, why am I sad? Why am I lonely? Why am I depressed? The question that you really need to be asking yourself is, what are you scared of? If you're feeling lonely, it's not about feeling lonely, it's about being scared of ending up alone. If you're feeling weak, it's not about being weak, it's the fact that you're scared that you'll never be strong. If you're feeling like a failure, it's not because you're a failure, it's because you're scared that you're never going to be successful. These emotions in life that we're feeling, they're actually fears that we're gonna end up always having these feelings. So if you're having these feelings, bro, you need to make a change in your life, because if you want things to change, you have to change things. If you don't do anything different, what are you expecting to happen? The definition of insanity, and I think Einstein said this, is doing the same thing over and over again but expecting a different result. If you're lonely and sad and anxious and depressed and you lack confidence, but you carry on doing the things that you've been doing for the last months, years, decades, What are you expecting to change, bro? You're never not going to be those things. And this video is simply just a kind reminder to all of you lot watching this, that if you're feeling a certain way, it's because you're doing certain things. And if you want to feel a different way, you've got to start doing different things. That's been today's video. Nice, sweet and simple. God bless you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.